Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green, and look where we are, the Wimbly Womblys in Portugal. Who could have imagined just a few short years ago when AFC Wimbledon were having open tryouts on Wimbledon Common to enter the 8th tier or whatever of English football, that just a few short years later we'd be playing in Europe. Oh, it's beautiful. We're here in Portugal to get our asses kicked by FC Porto, a team that's 1,000 times better than we are. But boy, it's going to be fun. This is just awesome. What a great away day. What a great vacation for Wimbly Wombly supporters. Look at that beautiful stadium. I mean, it's just gorgeous. So let's just enjoy ourselves. We're currently in third. I beat Red Bull Salzburg, the ultimate. You want to talk about franchise FC? I mean, they're named after a brand. I beat them but didn't record it. We're still in third. You know, we got to get in the top 2 to qualify for the knockout rounds, but whatever. I mean, this is fun. Look at that beautiful stadium. Who could have imagined that we would be playing in Portugal? This is awesome. Seb Brown starting in the back. Up front, we've got Green Eggs and Sheringham, and these boots were made for strutting because Bald John Green and other John Green are both very tired. We got to prioritize here our league form over European football because realistically, we're not going to win the Europa League. Oh my God, they're so fast. I don't know what to do. I feel panicked. We're not going to win the Europa League, right? But we might be able to move forward in League One. Up to the championship, get promoted, get back-to-back promotions, and that's the focus of this club right now. Like we're not trying to win the Europa League. If we do, that's awesome. Like if we have a great result here and we go on to, that would be great. That would be super fun. But I'm not building the squad for that, and we don't have the size of the squad that you'd need to really compete because this game is just 2 days after our last League One game, and the guys are exhausted. Of course they are, and so we have to make some squad choices because we just don't have very many players. We can't afford to have 25, 27 players on the field or on the on the payroll. That's fine. Seb had it covered. So yeah. I want to give you an update about the real-life AFC Wimbledon and our real sponsorship of them. So for those of you who don't know, AFC Wimbledon are not just the Wimbly Womblys are a fictional club based on AFC Wimbledon, but which is a real football club owned by its real fans there in South London, and they are really playing in the real League Two, which is the 4th tier of English professional football. It's a big deal to be in League Two because oh no! Seb had it covered. Let's see a replay of that. Let's look how beautifully it goes right through. I bet it goes right through Seb's gorgeous, unbreakable torso. It did. Oh, it's beautiful. I love you, Seb. Why don't you have your hands on your hips, buddy? Anyway, being in League Two is a big deal because it means that you're in the football league. You're a full-time professional side. Means that you get to be, you get your club and its sponsors on FIFA, which is of course a really big deal financially. So it matters a lot, and also the league below it is really, the conference premier is really hard to get out of. So AFC Wimbledon were really lucky to get, well, not lucky, they were amazing. Seb Brown saved 2 penalties in a shootout against Luton Town. So they weren't lucky, they were just awesome. But, yeah, you fouled me. That was rude, Porto. More like foul toe. Anybody? I'm so good at this game. Both the commenting and the playing. Yeah. So, the main goal this season, I think, for AFC Wimbledon was not to get relegated. Last season, they were within 1 day of being relegated. They had to win on the last day of the season, and they did. In heroic style, Jack Midson, formerly of the Wimbly Womblys, although he insisted on being traded. Jack Midson with a goal, talk about a high-pressure penalty. You missed the penalty, your club might not be a full-time professional team anymore. And but he made the penalty because he's a boss. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So that's where the goal was for this season. I think was to stay as comfortably in the league as possible, and that has mostly happened. I don't want to say that it's because of our sponsorship because it isn't, but our sponsorship can't have hurt. I mean, nice interception. Oh, get around the ball. Oh, unnecessary slide tackle. Old school Wimbly Wombly. Nah, and then you overrun the ball. Perfect. Just like we draw it up. This is a disaster of defense. What are we doing? Seb Brown doesn't make the save. Oh, God. Just overran 17 players. Oh, look at Porto. They just know how to school us. Right into the back of the net. And it's 1-0 in the 42nd minute. So AFC Wimbledon are currently comfortably mid-table. They generally say that you need, or at least like the rule of thumb in the Premier League is that if you get 40 points, you can consider yourself fairly comfortable. And there are 20 teams in the Premier League. So you basically need like 2 points per team in order to feel comfortable. There are 24 teams, I guess, in the League Two. So you really would need 48 points. And I think right now AFC Wimbledon are sitting on 44 points with like 9, maybe 10 games to go, maybe 8. So they should be okay. I mean, they will need to win or they will need to get a result in a couple more games to ensure or be reasonably sure of survival. Yeah, just for those of you who don't know, who are like really confused about what I'm talking about, in professional football, if you don't, if you finish at the bottom of the league, you get relegated to the league below, and if you finish at the top, you advance to the league above. That's why the AFC Wimbledon is now, the Wimbly Womblys are now in League One instead of League Two. Yeah, so we're losing to Porto at halftime, but that's to be expected, frankly. Any kind of result here would be great if we could squeeze out a 1-1, the standard Wimbly Wombly 1-1. That would be amazing. But we'll see. So, so I think they're doing really well. I'm really pleased. Then they had this amazing, there will be a link in the doobly-doo. They had this amazing come from behind. That is a red card. That was rude. Oh, it is a red card. Okay, all right, that changes everything because now Porto are playing with 10 men and that changes everything. Okay, because now we can win the game. We can win this game. We just need to bring in John Green and his husband, John Green, and maybe Kaz. Yep. Is Kaz our best bet in that situation? Maybe Yabamba. I think Kaz is our best bet. All right, because he's an attacker. All right, so we're going to go aggressive. We're going to go attacking. Oh, that's a great red card for us. We're going to make 3 substitutions all at once like the professionals do. We're going to go to attacking mode as quickly as we can, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens here. So I think we should be on the whole, like I think our first season of sponsorship has been immensely satisfying and fun. I've so many nerd fighters I know have gone. Oh God, terrible pass. Have gone to AFC Wimbledon games, which I really appreciate. It's always so fun to see your posts on like Facebook or Tumblr or Twitter when you go to the games, and I think it seems like we've been really welcomed in by the AFC Wimbledon fan community. The actual AFC Wimbledon official AFC Wimbledon YouTube channel comments on Wimbly Wombly games all the time, which is awesome. I think it's just been an amazing relationship, and like I'm so excited to see it continue. But hopefully we'll AFC Wimbledon will be comfortably in League Two again next year, which means that we will get to again buy a new edition of FIFA and play with them again. Come on! Oh, it's a great opportunity. Oh, B. Arthur's secret brother C. Can't pull through. It's disappointing. Disappointing. The ball fell to the wrong man. He's not a finisher. That's all you can say about it. Hold on, let me make sure that that isn't an emergency. No, it probably is, but I'll deal with it after the game. So that's the, oh, what a great ball. Oh. Blurg. We only got 10 men. We should be able to dominate here. All right, we're going ultra attacking. I don't know what that actually does, but hopefully it does something. Hopefully we can find a way to score some goals. I know that we're away at Porto, but we're against 10 men. We should have a chance here. It's a nice ball. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Just not fast enough. Oh, and then I'm going to get a what? You're going to give me a yellow card? What, for being good-looking? Come on. That's disappointing. All John Green was doing was trying to chase down the ball. That's not even a foul. It's a little ankle hug. Anyway, I will put this link in the doobly-doo. But there was a game recently against Cheltenham, I think it's called, in which AFC Wimbledon scored 3 goals in 2 minutes and 7 seconds to come from 2-0 down to 3-2 up. And then they gave up a goal like a couple minutes later, but eventually won the game 4-3 when Jack Midson, that very same Jack Midson, scored a goal in like the 97th minute. And that's the kind of, oh, it has to be, and it is. It's other John Green with his standard other John Green heel click. Oh, and then he's tackled by Callum Kennedy's terrible hair. Oh, no wonder other John Green went down easily. You always got to go down quickly when you see Callum Kennedy's awful, awful raccoon-style haircut. Oh, it was a beautiful finish. What a fantastic job by other John Green, fully committed to his club. And suddenly we have a breath of life in the 73rd minute. We've got 17 minutes to find a winner. Can we go from 1-0 down to 2-1 up? Maybe that is the way that you win the cup. Maybe we will find ourselves playing on Europe's biggest stages. Well, not Europe's biggest stages, but the biggest stages in the whole of the Europa League. Oh, this is exciting. This is good stuff. Get it. Oh, I needed you to do a sweet little back heel there, other John Green. That would have been fantastic. Anyway, they scored. They won this game 4-3, and I think like that's a moment where you do have to start to say like, well, it does look like they're going to be safe now. In League Two, it's so tight. The whole bottom half of the table is so tight that you never, it's going to take a while before we can be really sure that they're going to stay up. But like, it's looking good, and like they're playing well. And after a really bad run of home games, that win against Cheltenham, or however you say it, was huge. So it's pretty great. It's fun to listen to the commentary. There's quite a lot of it's pretty fantastic to score 3 goals in 2 minutes. It's kind of performance we need right now, actually, from the Wimbly Womblys. We need some goal scoring, and we need it in something of a hurry because we're here in the 85th minute, and yeah. I really want to score. I really want to win the game. It would be fantastic. It would be good for our psyche, I think. It's a nice job, Ball John Green. I like the way that you're thinking. I like you. Okay, you're not that good. To your husband, you love him so much, and he just won the game for you in the 90th minute. Oh, do a heel click, sir. Oh, John Green's ball, another John Green's. They're the best forwards that Wimbledon has ever seen. What a fantastic, I know that it's another headed goal and that those aren't your favorite goals, Wimbly Wombly supporters, but I mean, that's just one John Green to another John Green. 2 men who love each other, who communicate in the bedroom and on the pitch, and who are just, oh, it's beautiful. I love it, 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 I love it. Please blow the whistle, ref. Please blow the whistle. Please blow the whistle, because I can hear our fans singing 1-0 down to 2-1 up. That's the way we're going to win the cup. We were 1-0 down. We're 2-1 up. That's the way we're going to win the cup. We did it. Oh, my gosh. We came to Portugal, and we started green eggs and Sheringham, and these boots were made for strutting, and we walk away with a victory. 2-1. Oh, my goodness, what a great game. Thank you for watching. Sorry about my husky voice. Best wishes.